Hey there, senior golfers, and all golfers for that matter. If you've been hitting it short and crooked, your setup could be destroying everything. Your path, face, launch conditions, ball position, alignment, everything. In this video, we're going to cover all that and get that dialed in for you. Hey there, I'm Dana DeSarle, PGA-TPI certified. And yeah, we all know golf is effing hard. I'm trying to keep it simple here by sticking with fundamentals. All right, let's go. We're going to cover ball position and alignment. We're just going to start simple right there. Like I say, I'm trying to keep it easy. I'm trying to keep it simple. So that's what anybody can do on the range. We can start with ball position and alignment. We're going to start with making sure it's teed high. We get it up on the left toe, and then my preference, and here's the nugget, is I like to hold the driver behind it as opposed to moving it up there, because that starts to get my shoulders open. When I hold it a few inches behind, my shoulders stay square. So that's the simple trick to try, or what I would say is one of my preferences. See how low that tee height is? Barely above the driver. This is great if you want to hit a low fade, but if you don't have enough club head speed to square up the club, that's when it becomes a slice. So that's what's common with most students that are mid to high handicap. And then they're just standing like this, and this ball position is somewhere along the line. Somebody thought 2 inches inside the left heel was good, which with the modern day drivers, it really needs to be more on the toe line. So really, when I'm playing, I'm probably feeling like it's more on the toe than 2 inches in the left heel is really where a 3-wood should be now. But this is going to go low and to the right for me. So when I'm trying to avoid hitting it to the left, that had about a 1 yard draw. That's my version of a cut. Now we addressed ball position and tee height. If you're still hitting it out there, okay, so now you got other issues. It's either path or face, or grip is a common place I'll start. Is people just have a weak grip a lot of time, and that kind of goes back to doing the lead arm drill, and they just don't have the strength to control the driver. So, and their grip pressure they were told to have it light, but they're not controlling the club. Well, I don't recommend doing the lead arm drill with the driver, but from a testing perspective on strength, you've still got to be able to hold the driver in your lead arm with just the lead arm. If you can do that, then you have the strength to control the club face and square up the face through impact. So that's the next place you could start. So you've teed it high, you got the ball position up, you're still hitting it right. If it's starting right down the path line, then your path is pretty good and going right, then your face is open, right? So if it's starting right and going right, now you got path and face issues. So you definitely are going to need a lesson at that point. I don't know if you'll be able to fix this thing on your own. I don't care how many YouTube videos you watch. But call your local PGA pro, or if you're in Vegas, come see me. So let's get back to that. So if your grip is weak and you can't see 2 knuckles and you're still slicing the driver, start by getting this grip over a little bit and making sure we've got that grip in the fingers. Then it's going to allow you to create that hinge and still pull down and release the club with the back of the lead wrist going through impact. And that's our PGA principle number 11, where that back of the lead wrist, wherever the back of the lead wrist goes, that club face is going to follow. So not going on too many tangents with tee height, ball position. Now we're going to grip. So we're keeping this stuff really basic, and then path and face. So basically what we did is, for me, my preference is to keep the club hovered behind the ball, which helps me to keep my shoulders square. So the common thing I see with students is they move the ball position up, and then they start moving the club head up to get there, and now their shoulders are open. So, if we got our shoulders open, we're trying to hit the driver that way, and we're ahead of it, now all kinds of other issues are happening. So we're not even going to go there. That's no fun. All right, so we're going to keep this club a couple 2-3 inches behind the ball. Shoulders are staying square, staying behind the ball, hitting it on the upswing. That was pretty good there. Now let's get back to the idea of path and face. So if you feel like you're coming over it and everything is still good, you've been doing lead arm drill for 3 sets of 10 every day, you're dropping it in the slot, it's still going a little right, then the next thing to check is, well, you might be too close to the ball. So if you move back a little, it'll help you swing a little more around. maybe get your path a little more inside. But you know, those are some starting points. So anyway, of course, if you like this, like and subscribe. And if you're in Vegas and you want to book a lesson, you're not a Canyon Gate member, then you'll just email me directly. All the Canyon Gate members know how to get on my schedule. So have a good one and hit it long and straight. No more short and crooked.